Hey, my name is Ruby and welcome to another vlog. So, as you guys already saw, the week already started on a Saturday pretty interesting with me getting a care package for my family. But for most people would be like, oh yay, but for me it's just confusing. I am not really close to my family and that just has some personal reason I'm not gonna go into, but pretty much simply said, they're quite toxic, so I try to distance myself from that. But yeah, suddenly they sent me like this whole care package, what means I don't have to buy candy for the next 2 months, because Jesus Christ. Also, they did send me back my Xbox 360 I still had at my parents' place, so that's also really cool just for my collection and also for just some old school gaming, because there's still my old Xbox account on and all the games I bought when I was like a teenager. So that's really fun at least, and I'm happy to have that now back and be able to maybe do some old school gaming with my boyfriend or anything. Also, I did then yesterday on Sunday, just had a really chill day doing my nails. Just did them black and pointy as always. And then also spent most of the day playing Borderlands 4, what I still haven't finished the story. To be honest, since I haven't played since January of 28th or something. Today is like April 11th, I think, 12th, I don't know, somewhere around that ballpark. But yeah, so it was really fun to keep playing. I've like almost 70 hours and I was still not done with the story, what is insane to me, but also I'm doing all the side quests and all the collectibles, because I do want to play the game to 100%. Borderlands is still my favorite franchise, that's why I have, for instance, the mask in my shelf, or also I do have every single Borderlands game played to 100% achievements. What I'm planning to do also with Borderlands 4. I still haven't spoiled myself anything with the game, like I haven't watched any videos or looked at the achievements or anything, so I don't actually know what I have to do or how long it's gonna take. But also that's the kind of fun part. So, but for today is Monday by the way, and today we have actually gonna make some progress in the apartment, to be clear, in the bedroom. That's why we're here. And yeah, I am actually gonna hang up a few shelves I still have from my old apartment, and also these wired racks, so I can hang up like some chokers and some cosplay stuff and just like get a little bit more stuff, so yeah. And also the shelving is mainly for decoration, to be honest. I have quite a small shelf. Also I do wanna decorate a little with my plushies, that not all of them are still in the softbox, but kinda annoys me, but also don't really have space where to put them yet. So we will figure that out. But pretty much the shelves are gonna go right behind me on that wall, like above the bed. I will leave space in the middle for a poster, because I am planning to put there a framed love letter my boyfriend wrote me. I just don't have a frame yet. So that's gonna go there, that's why I'm gonna keep the middle quite open for now. And then on this wall, like above here, I'm gonna add the metal racks. Yeah, that's pretty much the plan for today. Rest of the week there's nothing really planned, I'm just gonna freestyle and see what I can do and what I can film. But yeah, let's get started. next day, turns out my drill wasn't strong enough to penetrate the wall properly. Yeah, this flat has pretty strong walls apparently, so I had to stop yesterday. I was pretty down because of it. I hate when I have like a plan, I really want to do something and then it just doesn't work. So yeah, I was pretty down yesterday, just also I didn't really film much, except of my food yesterday. But I think I showed you guys, maybe not, I don't know how I'm gonna edit this video, but yeah. Also my boyfriend did come over yesterday then to cheer me up, what was really nice of him. And then he actually came over today to actually bring me a heavy duty drill, but I hope you can see. That's supposed to go make holes in the floor, hopefully. I also take off the size of these things to be sure I don't go through the wall. I also, because it was quite loud, I have ear protection in. So let's see if I can do it with that. Okay, turns out this thing is fucking amazing and really easy to use, it's just really loud. Nice, I got it dirty. Anyway, holes in there. This should now also fit. And then we just need to put a screw in. And then we can already mark the second hole, do that and then thing, and then mark where the second screw has to be. So it's straight. Okay, second hole I did slip off actually, so that's not nice. So I do have to fix that at some point. That sucks. It was going pretty well and then I fucked up. But okay. And fourth hole done. I slipped up again. God damn it. But that's fine. As I said, we can fix that later on. And it's on. And I can straight. So these are finally on. Looking pretty nice, I would say. Let's see if I actually left in the middle enough space. Because I do want to add another cabinet in the middle. And yes, I do have enough space in the middle, so that worked out perfectly. So now we're gonna hang up the shelves. Shelf done, only 3 more to go. And the last one is in. Also a little lopsided, exactly the other way around like the other one. So I guess the top shells are just lopsided. But we're done. And it took me roughly 20 minutes. I'm now gonna clean up everything. There's a lot of dust on the floor, and that's not the greatest if you have a dust allergy. So yeah, I'm gonna clean that up. Change sheets because I did put all of the tools on the bed, and then I'm pretty much done for the day. And then we're gonna do the decorating and sorting part tomorrow. So it's the next day and we are gonna do the decorating part and the organizing part. I actually did decide to do a little bit more on this side because I know I said I won't do much because most of the stuff goes to the living room anyway, so it doesn't really matter to now sort everything just to have to then change it later on. But now that I think about it, the living room is gonna take like another 2 months or so until I even start working on that, and then even then it's probably gonna take 2 or 3 months until it's actually like done. So this stuff will be here for at least another 2 months. Holy shit, my hair's a mess. Anyway. So yeah, the stuff will be here for like another 2-ish months, so I decided to just actually sort today a little bit through it and try to get some stuff just sorted out, I guess. And yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna actually start with today. We're gonna focus on this and then later work on the shelf, what is mainly just decorating. A simple decoration. some plushies as decoration. And yeah, as I said, this is only gonna be temporary, but it does look pretty nice, so I'm happy with it. Now we're gonna go over and do the shelving, and then I will show everything at the end again. And we're done, probably. Yes, I kinda don't know what to do anymore, so I'm just gonna leave it how it is. But yeah, we cleaned up everything on the side. I sorted some things. I put most of my medication into one of the purple shelf things I had. That's gonna change because I have a different plan for that. I just don't know when I'm doing it. Because in between those two medical goods, I actually want to hang a medicine cabinet that I'm gonna paint. So it fits more my aesthetic. So I think that's gonna be really cool to have then all my medication in there. But for now, it's staying in there. I also added some plushies as decoration. I think they look really cute up there. And yeah, I hung up every chain I own, so I actually see them now and know that I have them, because I tend to forget what jewelry I actually own. That's why you never see me wear them. So I hope that changes now that they're more visible to me. I also hung all my chokers and all my accessories and other stuff. So that's everything. So there it would be more accessible now. So I can actually start wearing them again, instead of being in a softbox where I barely use them. What kind of happened the last month. I also have some Pokemon ball cards that then go into my collection. That's what the upper shelf is. I tried to make it look aesthetic with my only perfume I own, and yeah, I only own one perfume. And the skull, I put some leftover jewelry I don't really wear anymore in the skull, because I thought that would be cool. That also might change because there's also like some fake piercings in there that I don't tend to wear too much because it looks good, but also it's kind of annoying to put on, so yeah. Also I sorted all my makeup into the black and white shelf thingy, and there's some at the bottom of the black one. So that's all sorted, and it looks now way more cleaner, and I can actually see things and use things. And on the other side, on the shelving, I added just some stuff. Like I made this little kuromi shelf, or sanrio, because also Basmaro figures I got for Christmas from my boyfriend. It was really funny because he got me like 2 blind boxes, and both I had Basmaro in there, so that was really funny. I added a sculpture up on top that looks really nice with the black. And also the black spider because I just fitted to the black. Then I added a 3D printed katana and katana stand I did a while ago. It was my first try on a katana, so it doesn't look too good. I'm definitely planning on redoing it at some point. But as decoration it looks fine, especially because it fits with the all black file. I also added another kuromi and a purple shark up there. Not sure if they stay there because it looks a little cluttered. But we will see how I feel about it later on. And then on the last shelf I also added a mimikyu and gengar, and at the bottom 2 more sharks. I kinda didn't really know what to put at the bottom, to be honest. I thought I had more smaller plushies I could put there, but it either looked wrong or weird or I don't know, so that probably also changes in the future, I don't know. I also added this kuromi pillow and the big kuromi right behind me next to the beds. I think this was actually it when it comes to the makeover of the bedroom for now. As I said, things will change in the future and you guys will come along with all the way because I'm probably gonna film everything of it.